What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ryan, and this is another quick Nootropics clip. Every shred of information we put on this channel is brought to you by a couple nootropic products. Number one, we have a nootropic stack. It is called Cortex Powerful Motivation, Mental Energy, Verbal Fluency Pre-Made Stack. $33 at the website. Need a discount? Coupon code 5 takes it down to 28. If you want to buy a bottle for 25, you can. You just got to buy two. That is the Cortex Double Stack. If you need my help personally on formulating stacks that will work well for you long term and getting a schedule for those stacks, kind of just saving you a bunch of time and experimentation, get our consulting service. I promise you it'll be the best money you spent. It's cheap right now at $55, livecortex.com. And if you're new to nootropics, buy the book we wrote for people that are new. It's called Smarter, Better, Faster. It's digital, so you can just download it right away for any device you have. Or just get the Nootropic Starter Pack, which gets you Smarter, Better, Faster plus Cortex in a package deal. And then lastly, men, if you are looking to boost testosterone, have better workouts, have massive libido, regain your confidence, feel masculine, wake up in the morning and spring out of bed motivated and energized, got to boost your testosterone, we created a protocol for it. It's called the Viking Testosterone Protocol. Right now, and for a flash sale until Friday, it is $145. Okay, that is a no-brainer if you're thinking about going on TRT or something. Just use the coupon code 145 at livecortex.com. If you think about doing it, now is absolutely the time to do it for some of you people that have been thinking about it. Okay, so oftentimes, when we're consulting people, well, first of all, we get consulting clients on nootropics, ranging from every age. We get, college kids that need performance for studying, all the studying they have to do. We get, middle-aged men, 35 to 40-year-old dudes that just kind of need better brain performance, middle-aged women that need better brain performance in their work or at home or whatever. But we also get 50-year-olds and 60-year-olds and people kind of around that range that are trying to optimize brain function. So I just want to lay out a stack and kind of a general template for how people that are 50 plus should be taking nootropics to work on staving off brain degeneration. At that point, you're looking at improving performance, of course, acute performance from where you're at. Memory starts to fail. You're kind of starting to feel a little less fluid than you were when you were younger, of course, but that's the time you really have to kind of be working in a preventative way to stop neurodegeneration from happening. And if you can, try to prevent the onset of Alzheimer's disease. So this is a stack that I've recently suggested for somebody who is taking it, who is I think he's like 60, 62, 63, just above 60. And it's working really well. Guy's memory was starting to fail. His brain was a lot less fluid. He was forgetting why he walked into a room to get something. And there were a couple other things that were really bothering the dude. He's an intellect. He's a smart guy. He's an architect. And he was just very, very annoyed by his brain. So this is what works. And then we'll talk about templates. I suggested for him to take 5 grams paracetam, 300 milligrams alpha-GPC, 200 milligrams uridine monophosphate, a B complex, and 5 grams of fish oil, 5 days a week, cycling off on the weekends. Let's just break down why I think that's useful. For older people that are running into problems, they need to modify cholinergic receptors and signaling. That is the first system to start malfunctioning, especially in Alzheimer's. I mean, huperzine A and I think galantamine, other acetylcholinesterase inhibitors are made for acetylcholine. I mean, that's the first thing to go. They just try to recycle the uptake so that they can keep more free-flowing acetylcholine. But I believe they should also be simultaneously working on optimizing that system, which paracetam does. The other major thing that paracetam does is improve brain blood flow and oxygen. That's critical. Blood flow, when you're getting older and you're having fluidity and memory problems, is critical for an older person. We have the dose of alpha-GPC higher than I would typically suggest at 300 milligrams because the older you are, the more you can tolerate higher doses of alpha-GPC. Your brain just needs it. And this synergy, of course, alpha-GPC synergizes well with other racetams, but it just seems to synergize the best with paracetam. I'm not exactly sure why. The uridine, bringing the uridine into the mix. If you've read anything about the Mr. Happy stack, that's a very seemingly neurogenic stack. It's been demonstrated for that to be the case in mice. It's being studied for Alzheimer's right now. A uridine-centered stack, and it's a good addition because it stacks so well with alpha-GPC, especially for people that are older in that dose. You're really just talking about a lot of repairing going on in the brain, creating new brain cells if it's possible at that age, which I definitely think that it is, and then optimizing dopamine receptors. A motivated brain is a productive brain. B complex, always necessary when you're taking stacks that you're trying to work on neurogenesis from. You know, we just couldn't put a B complex in the cortex stack. We put it in the back of it, though, stacks well with B complex. It just does. But uridine particularly, and alpha GPC, stack well with a B complex. And since you're putting a lot of stuff into the brain to optimize neurotransmitters, you want B vitamins in there to regulate the balance of neurotransmitters, still to get the benefit, but not to have side effects and not to have overages in any of these areas. And then finally, it's critically important in that in the interest of engaging in neurogenesis, to include fish oil in the stack. DHA particularly, that's part of the study on uridine, choline source, and DHA upregulating neurogenesis. You just need the fish oil to do that. So much of your brain is made of DHA. It's just this critical thing. I eat salmon, like I ate salmon last night. I actually feel more fluid because of it. It just always works. So that's the stack that we've suggested to an older guy that's really working super well. The guy has a lot of his memory back, brain fluidity back. He's not annoyed because he can't function anymore. The guy's a super intellect, so he's like back to where he needs to be and he feels better about it. So if you have family members or if you're 50 plus, that's a stack to try. And the general template is bringing in paracetam at a pretty high dose, uridine at a medium dose, alpha GPC at a pretty high dose, a B complex, run-of-the-mill B complex, and at least 4 or 5 grams of fish oil. If you've got family members that are running into memory problems particularly, or verbal fluency or brain fluidity problems, suggest to them that stack, have them take it 4 to 5 days a week, cycle off on the weekends, and I think they're going to get some great results from it. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Remember, specials on product, Cortex stack right now. If you want to support us outright, just buy a bottle for $33. It's actually cheaper than all the other pre-made stacks, and it's better in the eyes of our users. If you need a discount, totally cool. Use the coupon code 5, F-I-V-E, at livecortex.com. And if you want to buy a bottle for $25, cheapest it's ever been, you definitely can. You just have to buy 2. That is called the Cortex Double Stack. You can do that at livecortex.com. If you need my help on formulating stacks in any kind of situation, whatever age you are, for whatever work you have to do, for whatever your life needs right now, stacks that work, we'll work with you to get them to work. Get our Nootropics consulting service. It is $55 right now, cheapest it's ever been. If you're new to Nootropics, you got to buy Smarter, Better, Faster, and you have to read it at least twice. It'll save you so much time and answer so many questions and give you good stacks. We've got a bunch of other stacks that are stack lists, digital stack lists at livecortex.com, so check those out. Or just buy the Nootropics starter pack, which is Cortex, our stack, plus Smarter, Better, Faster in a package deal. And if you are a man, and if you are looking to get lean easier, I'm so much leaner. Like, I'm working out, but I'm just getting leaner easier. It's just like fat's falling off of me. I'm so much more masculine, so much more confident. My libido's through the roof. It's because I ran the protocol that we have as a service now on myself, doubled my testosterone. It's called the Viking Testosterone Protocol. It is the most underrated hormone to optimize if you're a man ever. We all know testosterone is important, but it will, without sounding hyperbolic, it will change your life, I guess with the risk of sounding hyperbolic, if you raise your testosterone. Trust me. Buy the protocol at livecortex.com. Flash sale on it now until Friday. Coupon code 145 takes the price to $145 for the Viking Testosterone Protocol. You want to raise test, you got to get the protocol, and you should do it right now. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Talk to you next time.